from the Bible. Maybe it's the story of Jonah. Maybe it is the story of Zacchaeus. Maybe it's the story of Jonah and the whale, or Noah and the ark. Whatever it might be, in all of those stories, Jesus is the main character besides the other character. And this is actually a plush, just like there would be maybe a teddy bear or something like that. It's really hard for kids to understand that Jesus is here with us, and that he is a comforter and he is a friend, as well as the king and the creator. But for them to be able to visualize it, that's why this plush is available today. This was brand new in October, and it's $21.98. That is the sale price. It's also on 3 monthly payments of $7.33. If you are spending time with the little ones before they go to bed and you're praying with them, you know, one of the things that I just absolutely have loved is that I've been on Netflix. I was watching the series called Quarterbacks, and it was made last year. And Kirk Cousins, who unfortunately just got hurt this week, but they followed him and 2 other quarterbacks, but he knows the Lord, and he is a man of faith and a man of God. And to hear him sing beautiful Christian songs and hymns to his children before bed, or to read them stories about Jesus, was just so moving and so precious. But I thought, for a child to hear that story and to be able to take this beautiful little plush and to know that Jesus is going to be with them all night, especially if they're afraid of the dark. And so that's what this is all about. If you want to be able to give this to a child, to someone who maybe it's a child in the hospital, and they just need to know that Jesus is with them and that people are praying for them, what a special piece for them to be able to have. It's H441, $9.54. It's all soft. It has a flat bottom so it can stand up. But I want to bring in my guest, Marcy Corradetti. And Marcy brings us a lot of wonderful things for grown-ups and for children. Marcy, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, Mary Beth, and I'm so blessed and glad to be here with you. By what you said from top to bottom, that is everything that I would say, because this is the perfect companion to remind you that Jesus is always with you, that his love is always with you. And if you're a person of faith, whether you're little and starting your journey, or whether you're an adult and aging and alone, sometimes you need a visual reminder. Words escape you. Thoughts are not always clear with us, but a visual reminder is sometimes very comforting. You feel like you're not alone when there's someone else in the room, especially when it represents Jesus. And he's done beautifully, like you said, soft and silky. So if it's a little one sleeping with him, or taking him to a preschool or a Bible school class, you know, that companionship and comfort is always there. And I think it's also joyful. You know, it's the presence that's felt, that's calming and soothing. So it has such a wonderful place in the home, whether it's in the child's bedroom, or again, if it's in your grandmother's room at a personal care facility, or it's a wonderful hospital gift, you know, to bring to someone who's in the hospital fighting illness.
That's right. And just to remind them, hey, I'm praying to Jesus for you, because he listens and he answers prayer. And this is just such a beautiful piece. It's something that is unlike anything I ever saw. You know, I was a Sunday school teacher growing up. I loved to teach Sunday school to the young kids, and also Vacation Bible School. And we had, for many of us that are my age, you will remember that we had those flanographs, flannel pieces of fabric, and then we had the little people that had the flannel on the back of them, and we could stick the flannel pieces on the flannel fabric and they would stick, and you could tell the story of all the different Bible stories, etc. And it's kind of that way. It's just giving those children an opportunity to, like you say, or older people, whatever, to just visualize that Jesus is with them. They'll understand as they get older that Jesus is obviously much bigger than a plush figure, but still, you know, I think it's hard for kids to understand that.
I think you're right. And I think sometimes, again, they're more visual. They're used to seeing things in books and having a
Yeah.
representation of a face and a figure and a
Yeah,
cloak. And this does a really beautifully job until they can mature on their own, like
right.
you said,
Yeah.
and really get the whole concept together.
Yeah.
So
Well,
perfect.
the price is right. It's $21.98 and it stands about 15 inches tall and it's beautifully made, soft. If you want to clean it, just spot clean it, you'll be all set. Okay, Marcy, you're going to be with me for a few different
Yes.
things in this show, so I'm looking forward to it. So don't
Delighted.
go far, okay?
Okie doke.
Okay. In the meantime, we have a great Bible coming up.